Everyone keeps saying the same thing. Hollywood is out of ideas. Everything is either a remake, a reboot, or a sequel. And on the surface, they are right. But here's the uncomfortable part. When original movies actually come out, nobody watches them. People love to say old original movies were more creative. But that's not true. We only remember the survivors. We remember movies like The Fight Club, Matrix, Jurassic Park, Seven. We don't remember the hundreds of thousands of weird original movies that didn't make the cut. So it feels like the past was full of genius and the present is trash. But in reality, almost every generation had mostly mid movies. Original movies come with no protection, no fan base, no nostalgia, no familiar characters. That's like watching them feels like a risk because you might not like it. That's why people would rather rewatch The Dark Knight, Harry Potter, Interstellar, Inception, The Avengers than try something new like Annihilation, Enemy, Coherence, or The Green Knight. Not because the new ones are bad, but because you might get bored and you might not like it. And the internet has trained us to avoid that. And this is the main villain, not Hollywood, but the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't push weird original movies. The algorithm pushes familiar IP, familiar characters, big brands. That's why Barbie goes viral, Oppenheimer becomes an event, and Marvel trends even when it's mid. But movies like Banshee of the Inisherin, Past Lives, After Sun, The Father feel invincible. Not because they are bad, but because they don't clip well, they don't spark wars, and they don't fit into a thumbnail. We say we want original movies, but what we actually want is something that feels familiar and already been approved by other people, and that's a contradiction in of itself. We don't want originality, we want original vibes with safe structure and social validation. That's why Everything Everywhere All at Once worked. It was weird, but was still emotional, and it was so memeable. But movies like Beau is Afraid, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and The Lighthouse get labeled as pretentious, boring, or confusing. And not because they failed, it's just because they refuse to hold our hand. Original movies still exist. They just don't beg for attention. They are smaller, they are slower, they are quieter. They require something that we have lost. Patience, curiosity, and the ability to like something before the internet tells us it's good. So the problem maybe isn't that Hollywood ran out of ideas. The problem is that maybe we have run out of attention. We don't need more original movies. We just need to become original viewers again.